Shout out to Marco Pedrana, AMG, Alfredo Jr., Dan Real, Big Mantis, Christopher Graves, Mada Alcusa, Nathan Arseno, and Touch My Dilly.
Welcome back in with King Family to another F1 Clash video. In today's video, we're on part 2 of how to win Series 9. And we'll be using our Albon and or Lewis Hamilton to get Series 9 done. If you have not seen part 1, make sure you check out part 1 where we break down our team score till we found the perfect team score for us here in Series 9. And we're going to be doing these races for the next 2 tracks that we missed out of part 1. So make sure you check part 1 out. I'm going to make sure to try to put it at the end of this video. So make sure you check that out for the full guide on how to win Series 9. Alright, so let's jump on into it. Remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. Also remember to smash that like button. So for this one, I think we did not get Monza right there, and we did not get Spa. So we're not Spa, Silverstone. So we're trying to get Silverstone and Monza for this one. Let's jump straight into it, as search might take a little time. So hopefully it does not. But yeah, let's jump in. Here we go for our first race of the video on Silverstone. Took us a little bit of searching, but we got it anyways. So let's see what qualifiers here. Let's see if our team score works and we avoid Series 12 Epic drivers. Or are we still going to be getting matched with them? Let's see here. And there we go. Looking good. Nice. Kevin Magnussen and Albon Epic is what we're matching with there. We did not match with any Series 12 drivers. So we saw that our team score worked. So if you want to see how we break down and found this team score, make sure you check our first video, part 1 of this video out to see that live. All right, let's go. Kick it off with a boost. We started with mediums and hards here, as we're going to be doing a one-stop with both of our drivers here. Nice little start from Albon. A bit glitchy. Hate when it's a bit glitchy. But at least our driver Albon is picking up some position. We're going to cut him down there, and then we're going to cut down our Hamilton right there. Let's look at tires for Hamilton. 2 to 4 for Hamilton, so we could do a 3-4 with Hamilton on those hards, and then we'll do a 3-4 with Albon coming back to hards going to finish. We could do a no servicing here at Silverstone, as it's a 7-lap race, and that should force our rival to also do a no servicing stop and possibly suffer a breakdown. All right. Here we go. Looking good so far. Our drivers are holding their position. Albon P15 holding it nice and strong. And we see our Hamilton holding P23. Team orders bug almost catch Kevin Magnussen as Albon was boosting behind him. He almost skid off the track, but he managed to hold it. As I said before, the team order bug mostly affect real players. It doesn't really affect AIs that much. It's mostly against real players that you get the team order bug affecting you. All right. All right, we see the rival going to pit there. Come on, squeeze him off. Nice push off there from Lewis to hold his position there. And P21. All right, we're going to be going to pit now. We're going to come back to hards, no servicing. As we're going to come back to pit to hards, no servicing with Hamilton as well. So we should get out of the pit before Hamilton comes in, so no stocking. You see the rival going to hards on his Magnussen. That Magnussen probably want to try to go to the end on those hards, but it's 4 laps for hard tires here. So we should get in and out before Magnussen gets around there. There we go, 378, and we're out. All right, we're gonna keep him on conserve. Then we're out with our Hamilton. We're gonna keep him also on conserve. We're basically gonna conserve them for 2 laps here, and then we're gonna cut them up to regular driving for the final 2 laps. All right, we see the rival Magnussen here catching up, burning his tires, so he'll have to make another pit stop before he goes to finish. Good little defending here from our drivers as well. We see Albon went back to mediums, so he'll have to make another pit stop as well, as it's 3 laps to go. And so that's 1 lap of our conserve. We're going to let him continue to drive, hold his positions. You see Albon squeezing by Hamilton here. And we're going to hold our position. Then we're going to cut them up to regular driving at the beginning of the next lap. And that should take them to the end without them running out of tires or suffering a breakdown. See the rival Albon pushing. Here comes Magnussen. He should be going to pit now. As you can see, he burned his tires down to kind of keep up with us or try to get by us. All right, now we could just cut up to regular driving like that. And we'll wait for Lewis to cross the line. Then we'll just cut him up to regular driving like that. And he got Kevin Magnussen, who's on softs, behind him, which is nice. And we see the rival Albon tires is about to run out, so he'll have to be going to pit. And we basically just did a nice, simple one-stop strategy here on Series 9. Most of Series 9 races, if you have been noticing, if you've watched part 1 already, most of them has been one-stops. And or Hamilton should pick up Albon as he's in pit. There we go. Nice little pickup there, P19. Now we see our rival, Kevin Magnussen, and his Albon is going to be on boost. So they'll have to pass the AI cars before they can catch up to us. All right, we see Albon, Magnussen trying to go around that rival right there, the AI car right there, but he's holding him up fairly nice. That's another thing with the game AI, with the game play right now in the game. You could be on softs, on full boost, and it will take you a little bit of time before you start to overtake any car. Overtaking is a bit difficult at this portion of the game, and the reason for that is because your drivers have low overtaking. So if your drivers have a low overtaking, they're going to struggle to overtake. All right. So higher drivers with higher levels of overtaking will have a easier chance of overtaking. All right. So there goes the car. We had the better drivers, exactly what we want. They have the better car. Always want to make sure you have the best drivers and they have the better car. All right. So we broke it down in part 1, how we came up with that setup. So make sure you watch part 1 to see that. All right. So now for our final track of this video, we're going to jump straight into it, as it might take a little time to search to get Monza. So let's jump straight in after this race crate. Look like we're locking a new part, and it's the Flux. I was hoping it was the Leviante. I was hoping it was that engine, but it's the Flux. All right. All right, so let's jump on into the next race. Here we go for our race on Monza, Italy. Been doing a little bit of searching to get to Monza here, but we finally found it. Finally found it. Let's jump into it. See what qualifiers are going to bring. As you know, we've found the perfect team score. That's working great for us here to avoid Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton Series 12. There you see we've got rear Verstappen and rear Hamilton. So we're going to go for a 2-stop here at Monza, as the 1-stop won't work at Monza here. Not enough tire management for the 1-stop at Monza. So 2-stop is what you want to do for Monza. You could run like a 2-stop on some of these other tracks, but it's best to run the 1-stop on them. All right, we're going to cut down Lewis Hamilton here. And there you see we've cut down Hamilton, and he just slingshot it all the way around there. So we have to like manage Hamilton there or Albon is in the back. We have to like focus on manage or Hamilton out there in P15 so he does not lose his position and the team order bug does not affect him as Albon is coming in P23. All right. So we want to keep a close eye on or Hamilton here. So the team order bug from Albon does not affect him. As you can see, Albon is coming really fast. So we're going to give Hamilton a little bit of boost here. So he holds P15. We started off with a boost and we basically cut down Hamilton. So team orders bug did not affect our drivers as they were both side by side. So we cut one down, and the one that we cut down, he basically just slingshot around everybody that was in that jam. Let's give a little bit of push here to Lewis to pick up those positions. Now down to P12. All right, we're gonna bring him in. Not softs. We want to go for mediums with no servicing. Give him a little bit of push there so the team order bug does not affect him. Then we're gonna go soft with no servicing with Albon. We can boost Lewis from here. We can do the same with Albon from there. Look at that car spinning out. That car just spun right out. That was epic. Right as we looked at our Albon, he just spun right out. All right, so no stocking for us. And we're going to come back out on full boost. For 2 laps, we have above 50% of tires. Exactly what we want to have. And then we see the rival Hamilton all the way up there in P11. Who should go to pit in this lap. So it's a matter of or Hamilton now making up some place. Hopefully the team order bug does not affect him as Albon is behind him on boost. So hopefully Hamilton stays far away so it does not affect. There we go. Nice pickup there from Albon, squeezing by the rival Verstappen. Now we're going to boost by all of those cars that are in pit. Let's see if we can go down the inside here with or Hamilton. Nope. Not down the inside. We see Albon catching up, and that's what we do not want. We do not want our Albon to catch up too close to our Hamilton. We're going to bring now into pit Hamilton with servicing, and then we're going to come back to Albon with servicing. We're coming back to mediums as it's 3 laps, and we want them to be able to boost those 3 laps. So let's come back to hards as it's not 2 to 4 on the mediums for Albon. So we're coming back to hards. We should not stock here. We should get out. Just a little bit of stocking, about 2 seconds of stocking there. And that 2 seconds is going to cost us, but that's all right. As we're back out in P20 and P24. The number 1 car did not catch up to our Albon, which is good news for us. Come on, Albon, don't get blue flagged. Don't get blue flagged. Boost. Drive, Albon. Drive like your life depends on it. And we see Hamilton out here in P20 right behind the rival Hamilton and Verstappen. So they should go back to pit and we should just go by them. Drive like your life depending on it, Albon. So they're going to be stocking in pit right there. And we're going to cut down on Hamilton to regular driving there. Where is Albon to pick up on these guys in the pits? All right, so we got 1. We only got 1. Did we get the 2 of them? Down the inside all the way, Lewis. There you go. Nice driving there from Albon, I should say. Now we're going to cut him down to regular driving to save on some of that fuel. All right, we don't need to save on the fuel for Albon. He has enough to go all the way home. Lewis, on the other hand, does not have enough to go all the way home. So this is why we're cutting him down to conserve so we can cruise with him a bit. So we can cut up to regular driving, 1%. Remaining, and we see Hamilton on softs boosting, leaving our Albon behind, and we still have our Albon and regular driving as the rival Verstappen is behind our Albon here. And there goes the 2-stop strategy for Monza. We could boost now our Albon from there, and we let our Hamilton continue to cruise in the lead in P13 here for the victory. All right, so that's the 2-stop strategy. This 2-stop strategy is ultimate. I've used this strategy in basically all the series in the game. I've used this strategy, so you can give it a try and let me know how it works for you guys in the comments. All right, so leave code word results down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. All right, So that's basically going to be it for this one. Remember to smash that like button. And there we go, staying away from those high-level epics in Series 12. All right. So that's basically going to be it for this one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Well, good guys. Bye.